Good afternoon. This is Really Next Podcast. It is now May 16th, 2022. I haven't been on here in a minute. I've been working, no excuses. I finished 2 classes. My Management Information System class, which I made a B, and my Management Accounting class, which I made an A-. So I've been really focused on that, trying to make sure I get the best grade possible. I came on here really quick. It's not going to be a long podcast. To just really tell everybody that's out here in the podcast world that's listening to me, I had a wonderful weekend. A really, really wonderful weekend, which leads to my topic about our forefathers and ancestors. I went to a graduation, which was my sister's graduation. She graduated with her bachelor's degree in business. And I'm so excited for her. Congratulations to my little bitty sister, Kayla Williams. That made my heart and soul just so excited and so happy and so proud. I'm excited for the rest of the class of 2022 at TSU, graduating with doctorates and masters and bachelors. And it just gave me more hope that this generation that's coming up behind me is going to do the things that they need to do to make our forefathers and our ancestors very proud. I'm not the type of person that, really get into how people fought for civil rights and how slavery and the Underground Railroad and all that stuff. I'm reminded all the time when I watch TV that, I'm not going to forget. So this weekend is like, okay, for the first time, I understand why people reiterate on our forefathers and the ancestors and what they had to do to get us to this point. And I saw it. It's really like some hope there. Like this generation is not really lost, Some of them is, but not all of them. So then that gives me a glimmer of hope that they're going to be all right. My son, other people's kids. Man, I seen doctors graduating. I seen lawyers. I see business owners. Future young black men and women walking across the stage, and their future seems to be bright. So don't give up on this generation. Man, it's something about just attending a graduation and just like, man, I am so proud. And so people that hear me, if you're graduating or have graduated, and it's for everybody, just not in one particular race, but the African American race always needs to be acknowledged, because everybody else seems to put us down and thinking that we cannot do or we're not capable of doing. And that a lot of us are ignorant and don't know how to hold conversations, or not smart enough to even attend school. And just to let y'all know, no, we're beyond smart. A lot of our culture is being copied by other races, and we're going to do the damn thing. That's how I feel. Like, we literally got some hope. And to the black generation that is coming up, or people that's my age or older, it's not cool no more or anymore to be stupid or to be in the streets, claim street life, gang life. It's not cool anymore. These people, whatever people, racist people, people that don't believe in us, want to see us fail. And so I feel like we should all try at least to do something to say, hey, not this, not me. You don't get to put me into that category. I'm going to do better than what I've ever done. So if you're out there still claiming gang life, cut it out. If you're still out there with your pants on your butt cheeks, pull them up. Really walk around and look like you got some sense. Talk like you got some sense. If you feel like you can't learn anything as far as like school, go pick up a trade. Get your CDL. Pick up a barbershop or whatever they call it, certifications, license, do something where these people don't think that we're stupid, because it's really not cool to be stupid anymore. When I seen all those people just graduating in black, like literally young generation graduating, I'm like, everybody else can do it as well. Our forefathers fought for us to have that privilege. They didn't fight for us to be in the streets. They didn't fight for us to be gang members. They didn't fight for us to be killing each other. They fought for us to have the same opportunities as everybody else. And I'm seeing that a lot of us are now taking heed. So the rest of us need to take heed too. Like, come on, pick up your pants, put on some decent clothes. I don't care what people wear. I'm not judging. But at the same time, it's money out here to be made. It's things out here to be learned. And you got to be willing to be taught. And you got to be willing to change and get out the mind frame that nobody's not going to help you do anything. But for people that's leeches, stop being a leech. Actually earn your keep, because people don't owe you anything. And a lot of us, not me, but a lot of us as being Black Americans think that we're owed something. We're not owed a damn thing. Like everybody else, you need to get out there, learn a skill, put that skill to use, and make your money. Hustle like everybody else. That's what they're doing. Stop expecting handouts. And it's not me judging, but at the end of the day, you're not going to appreciate anything if somebody just constantly handing you something. That's not how that goes. And then if you're paying attention to this world, if you don't know anything, you're really going to be at the bottom of the barrel, because everything is changing. So pick up a skill set that is needed for what's to come. Technology is forever changing, and it's going to keep changing. And things that people think that is going to be constantly needed, it's not going to be needed anymore, because they're trying to get rid of human interaction and have it all technology interaction. And so if you're not skilled in any type of technology or anything that has to do with anything that comes with technology, you're going to be SOL, which means shit out of luck. So pay attention to this world. Pay attention to what's going on. You know, they have a shortage on truck drivers. There's a lot of people out there. You can go get your CDL. They have a shortage on just regular bus drivers for kids for school. That's still a CDL. I think it's a Class B. You need a Class C for 18-wheelers. You need a Class B for school drivers. If people are hiring in the technology sectors, pick up a trade. Pick up something that's needed. Pay attention. Don't be left hanging and thinking like when it do come to a point where things are not accessible as they used to be, that you want to go do something silly because you didn't get on track with the rest of the world. This world is changing. It's getting crazier. People are killing each other for senseless stuff. And now is just really time to okay, change your environment, change what you're hanging with, change everything and start learning a skill. I'm so adamant about that. Learn a skill, pick up a skill, use that skill to make money. And I can say that because I've been cleaning all my life. I make money cleaning. I still go to work, but if I can clean something, I'm going to clean. That's my skill set. Then I also know that, maybe they might find something else that can replace me. Until that time, I'm still finding other ways to make money. You got to find other ways to make money. You got to be able to and willing to learn other ways to make money the legal way. Not the illegal way, the legal way. Figure it out. Because I've just seen a group of young individuals that really made my soul happy to the point where, hey, I think we all of us need to start talking to everybody and hey, get on ball here. If it's not a bachelor's degree, if it's not a master's or a doctorate, pick up a trade, pick up a certification, get you some certification, get you some type of license to do something more than the silly stuff. Because that's just what it is. I read a meme that says your boss is not going to pay you enough to stay next to him. So you gotta figure out how you can be a boss and make the same type of money that the bosses are making. And if you're not willing to do that, then step out of the way for the rest of us that is trying to do that. And don't try to take it from us because we putting in the hard work. And that's just what this podcast is about, that like our ancestors fought for us to have the same rights as everybody else, and we really need to take advantage of it. And this is really the time to take advantage of what they fought for us. Yeah, it's making me go harder in school. Like, man, I'm gonna be walking across that stage within a year, exactly a year. If God say the same and I'm still living on this earth in July 2023, I will be walking across the stage with my bachelor's degree. I have an associate's degree. I'm going to go get my bachelor's degree. When I finish my bachelor's degree, I'm going back for my master's. And I'm 43, so by the time I'm done with all that, I should be 46 years old with a master's degree. This is what I want for everybody. If you can't get the degrees, get a certification, get something up under your belt, and put that up to use to make some money, to get ahead. And this is the end of my podcast. I hope y'all having a wonderful week. Starting off your week wonderful. But figure it out, because life is too short for the shenanigans. And I think we all should be taking advantage of what our forefathers have fought for us, our ancestors fought for us to do. And it's not with the silliness. It's to really have the same opportunities as everyone else. God bless. Y'all have a wonderful evening.